I disagree with it.
I think it's flipping amazing.
Like, it's kind of just a bit weird, a bit too straight for me. No one should wear clothes at all.
Like, really good, yeah. You know, a way to express yourself in that.
Thongs.
Pyjamas.
1940s. Don't know, weren't there?
It's peng, it really is. Like, you know, you got the corsets and that. Really nice.
Welcome to Clothing Chaos, with me, your host who knows little about fashion. Now, on to our topic today, a personal favourite, women. Specifically, women's fashion in the 1940s. We will be looking over how women were expected to dress, how World War II affected this, and how trousers blew up in popularity. At the end of the show, I will be joined by two graceful models who will be showing off these fashion trends. But what were the fashion trends of the 1940s? Well, obviously trousers, specifically high-waisted, wide-legged ones. Patriotic colours, dresses. Remember, it was World War II after all. But a big fashion breakthrough happened. A two-piece bikini debuted. As well as this, it was also trendy to have an hourglass figure, which means clothing was designed to style a bigger bust and hips whilst making the waist look tiny. Fashion was on a halt when World War II began. With the war, people found it hard to live, let alone make new fashion. Women would cut up old clothing from the 30s to try and find something to wear. Uniforms were favoured and materials were rationed. People were simply trying to exist and stay living. After 1945, fashion was booted back to life. Shorter dresses became popular to dance in. Women stopped working and went back to being housewives. Christian Dior also made long, elegant dresses despite the poverty of war. These long dresses flooded the fashion world with sparkles and jewels. Brighter colours were favoured in these depressing times. Now to join me as an example of the fashion is two stunningly beautiful models. Two models. On my left here we have Morgan, who is wearing typical day dress for the 1940s. It's short, just above the knee, and it features no cleavage and shoulders, but can come in a variety of colours and necklines. These dresses were usually worn out shopping and meeting friends, as more drab and homemade dresses were favoured whilst doing housework. On my right is Billy, who is wearing typical 1940s nightwear. This dress was an exception to the no cleavage and shoulders rule, which featured low necklines and spaghetti strap dresses that showed off shoulders. These dresses were typically long and reach up to the floor usually. Both of these dresses still favoured the hourglass figure, which featured small waist and bigger busted. That's all I have for you today, so I feel we should end the show with a bit of a fashion show.
I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Don't pull right down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Don't pull right down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Flashing red lights, driving at night, windowless ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as